I've picked up probably at the airport here, probably 150 to 200 people because I only do it part-time. But there are people that have picked up thousands of people here over the years. We get people coming in from all over the country, but the furthest ones away that I've picked up was a couple from Alaska up in Anchorage. And then I've also picked up people from over in North Dakota at the rail station. So, you know, we get people from all over the country coming in. How long is it going to take to get there? How far is it in miles? What's the weather been like? Different things like that. Is there going to be a place to eat if we get there and we're hungry? Those kind of questions. Well, how big is it? Because they see that Dave Smith is #1 Dodge dealership, and they ask how many people live in that area, and I say about 12,000 total, and they go, how do they get so big? And I tell them that they have a lot of internet sales and eBay sales and things like that, and at the dealership, just walk-in customers. They tell me that there's an average of about 1,000 sales per month. And so, you know, they're kind of curious, like, how can you sell that many? And it's volume selling because it's hassle-free.
My flight was awesome, really was. I originated out of Ontario, California, which is about 30 miles east of Los Angeles. Stopped in Oakland for a little bit and then flew in here, and I even got a nap. Well, I chose Dave Smith because I was referred by a friend. I was looking around for a truck, and I had mentioned it to a friend of mine who has purchased trucks from Dave Smith Dodge. And so I looked around a little more. Nobody could beat the price. It's as simple as that. This was the best deal in town. So after talking to the sales rep there and going through the process, here I am 1,000 miles from home. I did look at the website, and but I'll be honest with you, I really didn't fully understand it until I talked to Garrison Harris, who was my contact guy, and he just picked the truck and then walked me through the process, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good. And that wasn't even the truck I was going to buy. So, you know, once we picked out the one I wanted, it was the same deal and the same discounts. And here I am. I found out about Dave Smith, like I said, through a friend of mine, and he's purchased, he told me he's been responsible for about 20 cars here because he was a business owner, and this was the best deal for him. So I figured, what the heck? And so when I contacted my sales rep at Dave Smith, and he walked me through the process, it was awesome, easy. The nice thing about it, I'm not a big car buyer. I've only purchased 3 cars in my life. This is number 3, brand new cars. And I don't like to deal with salespeople and the pushy salesman who's on your back, and there was none of that. And this was a very pleasant experience. Matter of fact, I actually told Garrison that I was going to go ahead and look around locally, and he said, be my guest. He goes, when you're done looking around, you figure out exactly what you want, give me a call back, which I did. So he was pretty confident that there weren't going to be any issues there. Oh, this was absolutely hassle-free. As a matter of fact, I sometimes felt like I was bothering them. And it was always, do not feel that way. Call us anytime. Garrison actually gave me his personal cell so that I could contact him, which I did on several occasions. And it was just totally pleasant experience. I'd recommend it to anybody. I'm 53 years old, and I have purchased numerous cars, but a lot of them have been used. I raised a family of 5 children. I bought all of them cars, mostly used, and then I bought some new family cars. But I've never purchased a car for myself, and this is it right here. So I was pretty much no holds barred. And I actually didn't go into it like that, but again, the buying experience was so pleasant, and I just figured let's accessorize this thing. So I actually had them put the Eisen transmission in there, which is the latest, greatest. I put a 10-out cover on it. I had them install the 5th wheel attachment for me so I didn't have to worry about it. Put a spray bed liner. some side steps, things like that. I'm not a, really a big gadget guy, but I made it, personalized it for myself. So I've seen pictures before. I want to see the after now. Can't wait. On the drive down was absolutely beautiful because where I'm from, it's brown. There's just different shades of brown. So a lot of green up here, it's beautiful, pine trees, and I enjoyed that. Once I got here, the experience has been awesome. Both the sales rep and the manager came out and introduced and met me face to face. I mean, they saw me within 5 minutes of being here. They came out and got me, and then gave me a nice tour of the whole facility. It's very nice, and everybody I've met has been very, very polite and couldn't have been more helpful. I would absolutely recommend this to a friend. I already have. So, matter of fact, I was supposed to ask a question, and I will call and ask that question. Yeah, I've already recommended it. So, and I'll for sure now. It's been great. Yeah, got a whole bunch of coworkers. I'm gonna give them your number. It was absolutely worth coming all the way up here to get this truck. Not only the price, I couldn't beat it down where I'm from, but it was just a great experience. Coming up here, it's a little bit of an adventure, and I'm all about that. So I'll recommend it to anybody to do this. It was well worth it. Good time. I would buy another vehicle here in a heartbeat. I may not need a truck for a while, but my wife's gonna need a car. So when that day comes, you'll probably see me up here again.